Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Civil Justice Subcommittee. It's Tuesday, February the 6th, 2024. Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Representatives Bolso, Capley, Eldridge, Farmer, Lamberth, Grills,
Here.
Parkinson, Todd, Chairman Russell. Chairman, you have a quorum.
Thank you. Any members have any personal orders this morning? Yes, sir. Representative Kepley.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm sure as many of you know, our state and country lost a great musician today. Toby Keith passed away, and whether you agree with him politically or not, he was a patriot, and his music reflected that. So if we could please take a moment of silence for another true patriot that we lost today. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other personal orders before we begin? All right. We're going to do one little bill here off. Actually, we're going to roll it 1 week. Item number 2, House Bill 1906, rolled 1 week. And just as a reminder, if any members votes in opposition and wish to have their vote recorded as such, please check with TJ. So item number 1, House Bill 1716 by Representative Gillespie. Do we have a motion? We got a motion and we have a second. Representative Gillespie, you are recognized, and we do have an amendment. If you'll let me know what that amendment code you have is.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I've got 12973.
Okay, that's what I've got. Do we have a motion on the amendment? We got a motion and we do have a second. All those in favor for adding amendment 12973 to House Bill 1716 signify by saying aye. Any noes? Ayes prevail. Amendment added. Representative Gillespie, you're recognized.
Thank you so much, Mr. Chair and committee. I'm going to try to make this as simple as I possibly can for you. So what this would require is right now, specifically in Shelby County, but in other places as well, we have the basically the general session judge that oversees the supervision of all of our judicial commissioners, and our current person in Shelby County that does that has been doing it for many years and will continue to do it for many more years. And all this does is allows for or requires for counties that have more than one general session judge and that kind of supervision structure that I just described would be that person in charge would have to rotate each year. So the same person is not in charge for that entire time in perpetuity. And with that, I welcome any questions.
Very good. First on my list is Representative Parkinson. You're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You got a list?
I do.
Okay, if you can just roll me a few spaces, if you don't mind.
Okay, you're next on my list.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
You're welcome.
Representative, have we talked to I guess it's Judge Anderson about what we're doing? Where is he at on this?
And you all are free to go back and forth.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Representative. I have talked to him, and I've talked to other people, other judges, not just in Shelby County, but across the state. This is one of those issues, and I'm going to, I guess, tread lightly here, but the job is not getting done right now. It's as simple as that. The job is not getting done right now. And if the job was getting done, then this legislation would not be required.
Thank you, Chairman. And if that's your light tread, I hate to see what your heavy tread is. All right. I hate for us to be in this position, honestly. But I do understand that we have some adjustments that need to be made in order, for our judicial, our criminal justice system to run more efficiently and better. And so I'm a little conflicted on this one. So I'm not a no by any means, and I don't even know if I'm a yes at this point, to be honest with you. But I do understand your reason for bringing the legislation up. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Anybody else have any questions for Representative Gillespie? Seeing none, we're voting to send House Bill 1716 to Civil Full. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, no. The ayes prevail. Civil full. Congratulations. All right, next up is item number 3, House Bill 1824 by Representative Farmer. Chairman Farmer, we got a motion and a second. Chairman Farmer, you're recognized.
Thank you, members and committee. I had this bill brought to me by the Attorney General's office. A few years back, I had carried some legislation that created the opioid abatement fund. So that meant that settlements from companies that led to opioid addiction and things of that nature those settlements would essentially funnel down to the state, locals, and to help with folks' addiction treatment. So what this does is adds in the ability for Kroger, the settlement with Kroger's, to filter through that abatement fund, and we're anticipating that's to be about $40 million. So this will allow for that mechanism in the law.
Very good. Well explained. Anybody have any questions for Chairman Farmer? Seeing none, we're voting to send House Bill 1824 to civil full. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. The ayes prevail. Civil full. Congratulations. Next up, item number 4, House Bill 2000 by Chairman Farmer. Do we have a motion? We got a motion and a second. Chairman Farmer, you're recognized.
Mr. Chair, if you just give me one moment. Thank you, Mr. Chair, committee members. I had just taking a look at my notes here. I am going to ask that the committee go out of session here in just a moment to hear from Ms. Kelly Smith. This is to do with the Attorney General's compensation bill. This would allow for certain adjustments in compensation around the state. And with that, Mr. Chair, and for the pleasure of this committee, I would ask that we go out of session here from Ms. Smith.
Absolutely. And members without objection will be out of session. And Ms. Smith, you're recognized, and you'll have 3 minutes, and then we'll have all the time for follow-up.
Fantastic. Hi, I'm Kelly Smith. I am over operations for the Office of the Attorney General. Thank you for having me here today. This bill basically does 2 things. Currently, the Attorney General's office is paid monthly. That is very different from other branches of government, and we unfortunately cannot utilize the Edison system because executive branch agencies are paid every 2 weeks. It's also a recruitment challenge because people don't like to wait a month to get their paycheck. So we're simply looking to change a word in the code to make periodic payments to employees so we can allow people to potentially be paid every 2 weeks instead of monthly. The second thing that this bill does is it allows the Attorney General to be paid similarly to the Class 1 officers. The Class 1 officials include the Commissioner of Education, the Commissioner of Finance and Administration, Transportation, and the 3 constitutional officers.
Very good. Anybody have any questions for Ms. Smith? Very well. We'll go back in session. Thank you for being here today and very well explained.
Thank you, Chairman.
And Representative Lambert.
So once we're back in session.
Okay. We're back in session, and Representative Lambert, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And Chairman, thank you for bringing the bill. I mean, both these things are long overdue. We haven't changed either of these in a while. So just appreciate you bringing the bill. Certainly fully support it. Thank you.
Perfect. Seeing no other questions, we're voting on House Bill 2000, send to civil full. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, no. Ayes prevail. Civil full. Congratulations. All right. Without objection, we'll stand adjourned. Yes, sir.